Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm checking the camera here. Am I on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hi. Welcome back to Amy's Kitchen here. We are making spaghetti and meatballs. I think I did another recipe for this on the channel, but we're going to do it again. In the bowl, I have 2.25 pounds of all-natural ground beef, which is 73% lean, 27% fat. That is a high fat content, but we're going to bake them, and that fat's going to drain off. You know, it'll be on the foil. I'm not looking to make a gravy or anything, so the fat content is fine. If you have a rack, like a cookie rack, that you can put the meatballs on so they don't sit in the oil, that's fine. It doesn't really matter that much to me. So we're going to take the 2.25 pounds of meat. I'm going to add to it here, I have some dehydrated generic, it's not anything great, it's just generic onions, which I rehydrated in some French dip, which is nothing more than really concentrated beef bouillon. You can also use the onion soup mix that you buy in the packages. If you hear squeaking, that's the dog, sorry. And William just walked in the kitchen, my other son. Anyway, so we're going to add the dehydrated onions and the beef flavoring to our mixture. Trash can right here. Dude. Sorry. He's opening another trash can when I already had one open. One in the trash thing. So I'm going to add that, and then by the way, you gotta be careful what you tell kids, because I made a list for William and he was so nice enough to go to the store for me, but he came back with, I just put parm, which he knows means Parmesan, and yet he brought me this, and I was like, oh no. So I had to go back to the store and get this, which is the good stuff. This is preferable, but I mean, if all you have in your refrigerator is this, it's a good backup. So anyways, I have shredded up some of the parm here. We're going to put maybe about a cup of the parm in here. And then we have some eggs. Now I have 2 pounds and 25 ounces of meat. I'm going to use 1 egg per pound, basically. So we're just going to go ahead and do that real quick. You okay? Yeah. Okay. He's raiding the refrigerator while I'm cooking dinner. You are gonna eat tonight, right?
Waiting.
Huh?
Waiting.
Oh, you're waiting. Okay. I can edit all this if I need to. Anyways. So I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. This one is roasted garlic flavor. You can use plain. I do make my own once in a while. There's about 1 cup left. So I'm going to add about ½ cup of breadcrumbs. That will just hold it together. You can make your own sauce, but I don't feel like it. So I'm going to use some of the ragu. But you can use whatever variety you have and pour a little bit of that in there for some flavor. And then you're going to get ready for the real messy part. And I just have some water boiling here for my pasta. So now we have all this together, right? So like I said, this is the messy part, which, anyways. Clean your hands, don't clean your hands. It's your food. You do what you want. Now, by the way, I'm not adding salt to this because the beef flavoring from this here already has salt in it. So I really don't want to add more salt until I get an idea of what it's going to be. And you're going to add, well, I add salt to my water, which will make the the pasta have a salty taste to it. So I really don't want to add any more. So I will add some pepper, and I'm just going to grind it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So a couple of really good grinds of the pepper. Alright, now we get to get our hands dirty. So just get in there and we're going to mix all this together, and I'll be right back as soon as this is done. Okay guys, I know you can barely see it at the top of the camera there. I'm trying to readjust my pot here. It's just boiling water, and I want to give it a really good healthy dose of salt. Doesn't really how much you put in. It doesn't matter how much you really put in it, because you're just gonna, oh well, at least I rinse mine after it boils, but put a healthy dose in there because you want the flavor. I'm serving about 4 people. This is a 1 pound package, and according to the back side it serves about 8. So I'm just going to use a little bit of about half. Because you don't want to run out of pasta. I mean, that's like a given. So I brought this up to a boil. I've added pasta. Now I'm just going to push that down as it gets a little bit more tender. I turned off the stove. I'm going to put the lid on, and that way it'll cook in the residue heat from the stove, and it won't overcook, so it won't be mushy. So that's a good little trick on doing that. And yeah, I lose all the lids to all my pots, so I just use my plates. You know, it works. Here, hang on. As you can see, I've got 1 meatball on there. This is ½ ounce of a scoop. I just press it against the side of the bowl to compact it. And there it is. And so I'm just going to continue doing this, and I'll be back as soon as I have the rack finished. Okay, all the meatballs are done, portioned out and rolled between the hands to make little balls. They're not perfect. They don't need to be perfect. This is just a home-cooked meal. Now I'm going to put this into the 400-degree oven. Woo, that's hot. And we're going to let that be in there for about 20 minutes, and then we'll check on them. Also, sorry, let me get you up here and check our pasta real quick. And it's cooking. As you can see, it's not done yet, but you can tell by the color and the texture, which is still pretty stiff. It's hard to, it's about halfway, but turn the heat off and just let that sit like I said. Put the lid back on and put that back on. And we're still going to make some garlic bread to go with this and a salad, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, the meatballs are out. As you can see, they're nice and brown, and they're fully done. And so now we're going to start on the salad real quick. Oh, let's look at our spaghetti. Can you see that? You can't. Hang on. Let me see here. Check our spaghetti, which has just been sitting here, and now if you notice the color's different, and if I pick one up, I can easily split it. So the spaghetti is done. I will drain that in a moment, but for now we want to work on our salad, and I'm just going to put a bowl. Actually, I think I'm just going to put the bowl over here. I know, my workspace is limited. Hang on. There, put that over there. That gives me some more room over here. I have some lettuce. This is living lettuce, which just means that it, whoops, sorry. Good Lord, Amy. Okay. That is, I'll drain the water out. When you get this home, if you buy this, now this is very tender, very buttery, and very good. Lettuce, actually, it costs a little bit more. I love this lettuce over the regular head of lettuce that you get. Pour a little bit of water into the container. You know, you just open it up when you get home. And then you put a little bit of water in it. And it will keep for a very long time. So we're just going to take it out. And the stem here where the roots are, we're just going to take that out. Just reach in. You can clean it if you want to, but I don't think there's really a need for doing that, unless that's just what you want to do. So we're going to take these leaves and kind of shred them by hand. So, oops, sorry. Try to make sure I'm in camera here. And like I said, this is very tender lettuce. If you've never tried it, you should. And so there, I've shredded it. Now this is just a cucumber, and all I did was take the peeler and I took the peel off, and then I just shredded a good handful of it. And the reason why I did this is because it doesn't involve the seeds, because the seeds are still in the cucumber itself. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of the Parmesan that I grated for the spaghetti meatballs, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And I'm going to grab a tomato real quick, so let me do that. And I think I'm just going to end up using the same plate that I put the cucumber on. Let me reposition here. There we are. So we're just going to take this and put that to the side. And let me get a knife. Hang on. Alright guys, one moment here. You know me, I'm so fully prepared for all this, aren't I? Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take the top off. Everyone's hungry, so I'm not too worried about being perfect on it, because they just want to eat. Now I'm not going to put the tomato on or in the bowl, simply because I know of at least one person in the household who doesn't much care for the tomato. So what I'll do is just cut it up on the plate and then add it to the salad for whoever's eating. So let's do that. And then you can like put it in the, the leftover tomato into the refrigerator and use it the next day for your lunch or dinner or whatever you're eating. So, okay, that's not going as well as I wanted, so I'm just going to cut it like this. Okay, so there we go. So that's going to be part of our salad, so I'm just going to place it on top for right now. And I'll be right back with the garlic
Country
bread.
man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We have our spaghetti that's done in the pot. My son's over here being funny. I turned the burner back on, and then we're just going to add, I'm just using jarred sauce, but whatever. Would you put about half water in that, please?
We're not going to put them on there. It's super saucy pasta.
Okay.
Just don't put them on there.
I won't.
Don't put
He doesn't want me to put all the sauce on it.
Don't put two of
I'm
them
not.
in there.
Okay, how about 2.5?
No.
How about 1.5?
I mean, it's cool.
No, it's not cool, because you're telling me not to. Just do that one. So anyways, I like mine saucy. He doesn't, that's fine. Anyways, put some sauce in there. Add as much as you want, because you have to remember as it heats, it's going to evaporate. Mix it up, like I'm doing here. And then we're going to add our meatballs to the spaghetti and the meat sauce. Let me move that. Sorry, guys. So here we have our spaghetti and sauce. Now I'm going to come over here and get our meatballs back. We don't want to lose our balls anywhere, do we? Anyways, so go ahead and just add those in so they can soak up some of the sauce. And we keep it real here, so you know, you just heard my son, which I respect what he likes and doesn't like, so we'll deal with it. I'll just add more sauce to mine because I actually like the tomato sauce to be very saucy. Does that explain that at all? I do not know. Anyways, by the way, you can freeze the meatballs after you cook them, or you can actually freeze them before you cook them, your choice. That way, they'll be ready for the next time that you want to make something with meatballs, whatever. So, we're going to do about half, and then I'm probably going to package the other half to be frozen, so that when Stevie comes home from school, he can have a snack of spaghetti and meatballs. One more, and I think I'm done. So, put that there. Take this back over here. Mix this up. I got the bread into the oven. Shh, don't tell William. We're going to go ahead and add the other one. But don't tell him I did it, okay? He'll be upset. I like it to have lots of sauce. So this is just going to heat. And the flavors are going to mingle. So we're going to let that do its little thing right there. And then I have the salad here. Cucumber I'm going to take out. And kind of toss this around a little bit. Ah! You don't want it there. And then I have, oh, I'm going to go ahead, it's boiling on this side here. So, since it's already come up to a little boil, it's going to start again, turned off the heat. And then we are going to have a raspberry vinaigrette with our salad. So we're just going to pour some of that on it. It's just a simple salad, but it'll be good. So we're just, sorry, that's my towel there. I hope that probably got in y'all's way. So now we're gonna do a plate up. And the dog is standing here going, "Where's mine?" It's not here, dude. Oh, sorry. Let me get another plate. Okay. So now I have a plate. And the first thing I want to do is find my tongs, which may be somewhere gone forever in this household. Who knows? Oh, no, I found some. In the dishwasher, where they're actually clean. So we're going to take some spaghetti. And a couple little meatballs. Start with like three little meatballs. A little bit of the Parmesan on top. Some salad here on the side. Oh, I forgot our bread, didn't I? That's bad. Hang on, guys. So, take out the bread, which I just simply used regular buns, sub buns, and turn off the oven. And I melted some butter. Sorry, guys. I melted some butter. with some garlic seasonings here. So I don't think it'll fit in there whole. What I can do is, this is just the way I like to do it, and you can do it any way that you like to do it. You don't have to do it my way. But just so I can dunk it, I think this is easier, is to take the bread and do like that, and that way it gets all the flavor. In case you didn't see that, take the other half, put it in, and that way it soaks up all that good butter with that garlic seasoning. So, and then this is kind of like that. And this is the finished plate. So we have spaghetti and meatballs, garlic bread, and a salad with raspberry dressing for dinner. Alright guys, live, love, and eat. Bye.